Are you still playing FC24? If so, then I've got some bad news for you. But before that, why am I saying so? Guys, I am assuming that if you're still playing this game, even in September, that this tells me that you are very passionate about this game and you actually want to improve before FC25 comes out, or even during FC25. You want that jump start. You want to be ahead of other players. Well, if that's the case, then stick around. Now, why did I say that you need to be worried if you're still playing FC24? As you can see on my channel, I have not been uploading a lot. Why is that? Because since the past couple of months, I have stopped playing FC24. I used to play here and there, but since the last month, I have stopped completely. And this is something I do every year. If you are new to my channel, then you might not know this. Guys, see, there are several reasons. Number one, FC25 is going to be a different game compared to FC24. This is what EA does every year. The meta keeps on changing every year. So even if the game looks same compared to FC25, we know that in gameplay it will be a lot different, right? We know it. Casuals might not know it, but we guys who have been playing this game since a long time, we know it, guys. So therefore, we know that we have to change the muscle memory. All right. In FC24, crossing is overpowered. Lob ball glitches are overpowered. There are several other glitches that I can talk to you about. Will they be overpowered in FC25? Some of them yes, and some of them will not be overpowered. Like corners, they might not be the same. The crossing, it might not be the same. Actually, crossing isn't the same. I know that. I cannot speak more about it, but see, EA has added new thing called player roles. Now, if you play a player out of position, they play really shit. That is what I have experienced. So you might want to be careful when you're playing a Haaland who has the player role of a striker at RM. He might not do what you want him to do. All right, EA has taken that step to rectify the crossing meta, in which I agree with. Or however, I love to cross. Back to the point, guys. The game is different. We need to reprogram our muscle memory. Muscle memory is what we have built by playing this game over and over and over and over again. All right, I have played like 1500 hours of FC24. Some of you have played more. What does that mean? Now our mind is programmed towards the FC24 meta. So we need to delete that meta. How do we do that? Simply by taking a break from the game and forgetting what we were doing in FC24 and only remembering the fundamentals. And I know you cannot forget the fundamentals of the game in 1 month or 2 months. Yes, you might get rusty, but that rust will be over once you have played 20, 30, 40 games of FC25. Reason number two, you need to give yourself a mental break. So many people have had issues with aggression. So many people have had issues with their mental health when it comes to this game. And I've been making videos constantly during the course of FC24 that if you're one of those guys, then you need to completely stop playing the game or get control over your emotions, because this game isn't worth ruining your day over, right? You have to get control over your emotions and you have to get that mental composure if you actually want to succeed in this game. If you do not have any of those things, then you may be better off not buying FC25. Just don't buy the game, ruin your money, ruin your mental health, ruin your days if you're not going to be able to master your emotions, all right? But on the other hand, if you're burnt out, okay, that is a different case. Like I was, if you played this game 1500 hours, 2000 hours, 3000 hours in 1 year, then that means you're burnt out. You cannot go into the new game with a fresh state of mind. I want you all to go in FC25 with a fresh mind so you can learn the new things quickly and get the good ranks faster than your friends and the other people who do not watch KS channel. So that is why go in with a fresh mind, give yourself a break, delete the game and play something else. I have been religiously playing Rainbow Six Siege, the game that I've always played, but sometimes I drop it for years and then just come back to it when I am tired from FIFA. When you do both of these things, you will see that in FC25 you'll have a better start compared to other players. Some people take forever to transition from one iteration of FC to other iteration of FC. Why? It's simply because they are not well rested and their minds are still in the past FC game. Their muscle memory isn't reprogrammed and they do absolutely nothing to reprogram that muscle memory. And after 4 or 5 months, that is when they start to get the hang of the game. If you don't want to be that guy, then do what I said.